We make this video for our auditing assignment. We choose Walmart as our topic. Now, I will talking about the background of Walmart. Walmart is an American multinational retail corporation that operates a chain of discount department stores and warehouse stores. This company is headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas, United States, and was founded by Sam Walton in 1962. According to the Fortune Global 500, in 2014, Walmart is the world's largest company by revenue, about more than $473 billion, and also the biggest private employer in the world with 2.2 million employees. Today, Walmart has over 11,000 stores across in 28 countries such as Canada, Mexico, South America, United Kingdom, Asia, and Africa. Walmart also provides e-commerce, which brings access to great products at lower price to customers anytime and anywhere.
Walmart as a company mainly focuses on cheap manufactured goods. China offers a bright retail market, and it shows the big sales number and growth during the global recession. But it seems that much of that growth was a mirage. An investigation dug into those positive numbers and found that they were the product of some questionable accounting and sales practice. Widespread misconduct, including bulk sales to retailers, questionable accounting tactics that inflated sales figures, inventory pile-ups, pricing discrepancies, and other unethical accounting practices were found to combine to furnish profit without actually selling products to customers. It was to be disappointed while it is a company entered China with high hopes, but finally missed the chance with the accounting problem.
The bribery case, which happened in Mexico, shows that there was a corporate governance failure at Walmart. Refers to a case, there was a large amount of payments at Walmart and the CEO knew of it, but they tried to conceal it rather than investigate the unusual payments. A lawyer who worked for Walmart before claimed that the executive used bribery to obtain the opening license from government. Some licenses were granted by government only few weeks or even few days after they give money to the related departments. We found out 5 ways to help company perform well in corporate governance, which are ethical approach, balanced objective, each party plays his part, decision-making process in place, equal concerns for all stakeholders, and accountability and transparency to all stakeholders.
Now, I will talking about the audit failure and the consequences relating to the audit failure. America is a great demand of shrimp. Seafood processing factory need a lot of workers processing the shrimp. Walmart seafood processing factory is in Thailand, and there was a lot of workers were working there, but the factory provided inadequate toilet facilities and insufficient breaks for them. Workers could not afford their life because of the factory promised them would work 26 days per month, but they only work 10 to 14 days per month. The factory also keep the documents of workers, only return back when the debts will pay off. There is a symptoms of a human trafficking. But the audit systematically failed to identify the labor violations determines that the auditor lacking experience. They fail to identify and recognize the trick. The consequences of the audit failure would influence the reputations of Walmart and audit company. It also influences the company financial statement not in the true and the fair view. The consequences of the audit failure will make Walmart more concerned about the labor right and improve their labor conditions. The auditors also have to ensure that the supplier abide by the human rights standard in the future.
To sum up, Walmart is a global company. It has holding the most market share in this industry. even though still have some failures happen. Now, we're going to provide some suggestions. For accounting failure, we recommend companies to increase accountability accountants, and they are able to bear losses of the company due to their improper actions. For corporate governance failure, we recommend that the company should collect the opinions of the majorities when they make the decisions, so that employees have the right to participate. After the company made a decision, the company should disclose to the company's employees, because employees have a right to know. For audit failure and the consequences relating to the audit failure, we recommend companies to recruit qualified and responsibility auditors to ensure the company's financial reporting is in true and fair view to the clients.